What's going on, y'all? It's Cop Pizzle. The New York Giants have signed Adoree Jackson. Now, here's the deal. Okay? Let me say this before we get started. Nobody on YouTube, nobody eats crow like Pizzle. When I say something, when I make a claim, you best damn believe that I'm not going to sweep it under the rug like a lot of content creators. Matter of fact, my channel was built on eating crow, right? Say something, because y'all know one of my biggest faults. One of my biggest faults is I think the Giants can win every single week during the NFL season. And then when they don't, I get out here and I rant and rave and I do hoop, all this and that. But I eat my crow like a proper man, like a 60-minute man. A lot of people make all these outlandish claims. It's Mike Too Nice, and even the bad dogs of the world, right? I mean, I don't know how many times Bad Dog said, get Daniel Jones the hell out of here. But Pizzle don't sweep nothing under the rug. I eat my crow on that. Okay? I have my opinions, and I stick to them. I never change them. Okay? I have people, and granted, I've been right 90% of the time this year by the Giants. A lot of people still beat me up because I stood out and said that Darius Slayton could be a good number one receiver and that he would be a household name, which he has become a household name. He was hurt last year, and people want to kick me in the nuts and not even give this guy a legitimate career. He's a 5th-round draft pick, you know what I'm saying? But they want to beat up Pizzle because I thought he could be a focal point of this offense last year, which he ended up being the focal point. Everybody said it was going to be 26, but he got hurt, so it was 86. So obviously it wasn't Evan Ingram, but Pro Bowler. But nevertheless, I think the Giants are reaching here with getting Adoree Jackson. In saying this, before everyone tries to beat me up on this, because I know a lot of you are just going to go nuts, even though you've never watched Adoree Jackson play 5 plays in your whole life, understand that you can collect this receipt. Collect this receipt here. Collect it. I'm not going to root against Adoree Jackson, right? There's a lot of YouTube, a lot of content creators, a lot of Dave Gettleman haters, a lot of Daniel Jones haters who are constantly rooting against these guys, constantly never giving them credit so they can be right, so they can push their narrative and say that they were never wrong. I would be happy to be wrong about Adoree Jackson being signed by the Giants. First of all, I think Dave Gettleman reached here. I think he's hoping that Adoree Jackson can stay healthy. I think he's hoping that Joe Judge can have, can coach this Adoree up the same way that when Vrabel, who was another Patriots guy, was given when Adoree was at his best. But the fact is, the last 2 seasons, he hasn't been able to maintain healthiness, right? He gets beat a lot. I literally live in Nashville, right? I have tons of Titans friends. Tons. Hell, most of my family's Titans fans. Nobody likes Adoree Jackson. And the take that I've got here, I have a take here. And I'll be happy to eat my crow, but I'll be happy to accept when I'm right on this. New York Giant fans will come to hate Adoree Jackson. Let me repeat that. New York Giant fans will come to hate Adoree Jackson. They're not going to hate the person, okay? Don't. They're just going to hate the player. Because the player is not going to stay healthy, I bet. The player is going to try to make big plays but get beat. Okay? I don't 100% believe the Giants have brought him in to be the second cornerback. That label. I think they're bringing him in a lot of ways to play the inside. I think they're high on Holmes, to be truthful with you. So, I don't know what the intentions are here. That's why I'm not losing my fucking mind. But I don't like the numbers, but I'm really not a numbers guy, so I don't really care. I'm a little worried here because Dave has had some misses. Let's be honest here. Dave has had some misses. And we all know that all the good players, right? The geeks say all the good players, oh, that's Joe Judge, and all the bad players, well, that's Dave Gettleman's fault, right? So, whatever happens to Adoree Jackson, I just feel like the Giants are reaching here and they're hoping to get a really good player. I will say Adoree Jackson's story with his mother is a great story. I've watched him play a lot. There's no question that if you got all the potential out of them, then yes, something great could happen. But if you want to be like one of these geeks and watch film review and only show the good plays, and then when there's a bad play, which there's quite a few, and you just say, well, the quarterback just threw a good ball there, whatever stupid booger eating logic you can come up with. I'm just going out there. I'm just putting my bet in. If this is a bet, right, I'm putting my chips on the side of New York Giant fans will come to hate Adoree Jackson. Okay? That's where I'm putting my chips. If I go back to the Galladay, I'm putting into the chips that I think Giant fans will love Kenny Galladay. But with Adoree Jackson, I think we'll come to hate him. Okay? And I don't mean, I know hate's a strong word. I'm just saying we'll be doing a lot of, what the hell, Adoree Jackson? That's, how we do in our live stream. So I hope he proves me wrong. I'll be happy to eat my crow if that happens. But, guys, I don't love this signing. I really don't. I really, really don't. There's some cornerbacks in this draft that I really fucking love. And I just think that Adoree in this is a little bit overrated. Okay? So I hope that Dave didn't reach here and mess this up. I hope that he goes out and performs. But guys, I'm not too love with Adoree Jackson. I'm just not. I'm not excited about it. I'm worried here. We know how good James Bradbury is. So I'll give Dave credit on that. When he went out and got a player. And well, honestly, Dave has really done pretty good in the secondary with his players. He really has. We really don't know what we got with Xavier McKinney, but picking up Logan Ryan was a great pickup. James Bradbury was a great pickup. So Dave has done pretty good. Jabril Peppers, way better than Landon Collins, in my opinion. So we'll just have to wait and see, but put me in the boat that I'm not 100% for Adoree Jackson, guys. Sorry. Just not. So we'll see.